Hi, today we are going to talk about how to plant garlic in a way that you do not need to care about it until the harvest. Let's go one by one. So, first of all, when you plant garlic, you plant cloves. Some people just decide, why don't we plant the whole garlic? But then you have out of each clove you get a new garlic. So now imagine all these garlics would be very close to each other, which means that you will not get the harvest as big as you would like to. So you need to plant individual cloves. Now for this, obviously, you need to remove all the cloves from the garlic head. Now you have to do it right before you actually start planting garlic, because if you do it before, it will start drying. Let me just show you. So you see this part where roots will grow from is usually attached to here. So if you, it's especially actually important for the hard neck garlic. Let me show you. You see, it's attached. So when you remove your clove, you see that the roots will grow from here. Now, if you remove it, I don't know, 1 month before, a few days before, this part will start drying. Well, the whole garlic will start drying, but this part will start drying. So the roots will not be able to grow as fast as you would like to. So it's very important to only do it before you start planting garlic. Now, once you do it, and I suggest to do it in the evening, so you can soak your garlic overnight. I have here some garlic that I soaked, just a little bit to show you. Very simple. You can just soak it in water. The reason is that garlic becomes more wet with more water in it, and then it says it gives a signal for garlic to start growing. So I soak actually not in water, but in a solution of fungicide, organic fungicide, and humates. You see, that's why the color is a little bit brown. So you need fungicide because garlic will stay quite a long time in soil, maybe even before growing or then in winter. So it will be very prone to getting some diseases and drought. So in order to prevent that and to boost the immunity of garlic, you have to, well, you don't have to, but it's better if you soak it in a fungicide. Now, humate also, in my opinion, is very important because it promotes garlic to start growing. So I soaked it overnight, and now we are going to plant it. If you didn't soak the garlic, then you can just spray soil now after you plant garlic with solution of fungicide. Now, I had several videos on how to grow garlic, and one of those videos was talking about correct time to grow garlic. You can see the description in the you can see the links in the description to this video and also in the first commentary, and I recommend you to watch that and other videos on growing garlic before actually starting watching this video. Now, to summarize, how to select the correct timing to grow your garlic is basically you need to measure the soil temperature, and if it's about 10 degrees Celsius or 50 degrees Fahrenheit, this is when you grow your garlic. I hope you can see the temperature on the video. Excellent. So now that we know that it's perfect time to grow garlic, we can do that. Some people just make deep holes and plant garlic in these holes. I do not recommend that, just because it's better for garlic to grow in a soil which is very soft like this. Look, I didn't do anything. I never dig my soil, and look how soft and structured it is. So if you decide that you want to do like me, rows where to plant garlic, then the soil when you before planting garlic doesn't compact the way it compacts when you just do a deep hole. So I recommend this way also because for garlic it's very important when you put it that you don't put any pressure here, not to damage the structures and not to make it difficult for garlic to grow roots. So let's just go ahead and plant one of them. When you plant it, the plant depth is usually 3 times the height of the bulb. So you have to take this into account when you make the rows. Now I measured my hand and it's exactly 10 centimeters. So if I put like that, that would be 10 centimeters. You can plant garlic 10 centimeters, but it's better 15. So somewhere here would be best place for the next clove. Now, also what's important is that garlic don't cross-pollinate. So you can just put different varieties of garlic and they all will feel great. And you get exactly what you planted. Now you can plant about 10-15 centimeters between the garlic cloves, and I recommend 15 to 20 centimeters between garlic rows. Now that you planted garlic, the next very important thing to do is to put some soil amendment. Garlic very much needs phosphorus and potassium, and that's something that you can get very simply from ash, wooden ash. So I'll just put a little bit ash here. Now ash is not doesn't have potassium and phosphorus in the components that very quickly get digested by soil. So it will stay there slowly being digested by the microorganisms and being made in a form available for garlic. So when it needs it next year, it will be able to take it from the soil. Now on the top, the best thing to put is compost mixed with some more ash. But my soil is so good and I already added quite a lot of ash, so I can just put some soil on the top. Now once you did it, what's important is to water it. Even now you see the soil is pretty humid, but it's still important to water it because when you water, it compacts the soil and it removes these big pockets of air. So I'm putting the same solution that I used for soaking, but it's not enough, so I'll just put a little bit more of water. Now that we planted garlic, what you can do is to put mulch on the top. I would say because the weather is so unpredictable here, I would not put mulch right now, but maybe when the temperature of soil goes to 5 degrees or so on. The reason is, I actually explained in one of my other videos on garlic, is that you do not want it to feel too good and start producing leaves. The only thing that you want it to do before it goes to sleep is to produce very good root system. Now I'll just show you how I will mulch later. You have to put mulch at least 10 centimeters. Because it's autumn, you have plenty of leaves. So I will just mulch it with some leaves. It's very important to do it because it feeds soil. It prevents different weeds to start growing. It protects soil from freezing and variations in temperature, which makes garlic more comfortable. Garlic, don't worry, garlic will still go through even if mulch is compacted because, well, it can go through soil, it can definitely go through mulch. But other weeds might not grow because it would not have sun that it needs for these seeds to start growing. Now, once you mulch, that's it. You planted your garlic. And actually, now if you did everything as described in this video, you don't need to do much before harvesting. But I will produce later in spring a video of how to care for garlic and how to care and how not to care for your garlic to ensure that you have harvest of your dreams. So that's it for now, and do write in the comments if you would like me to answer your specific question of how to plant the garlic, and don't forget to check all my videos on garlic.